basically, Robyn is inspired by mostly vintage French fabric, and she travels all around the world collecting fabric. And this is an example of some old vintage fabric. And if she likes it, she just changes colour, because she's renowned for her pastel colours, very light colours, pastel. So she'll find some vintage fabric that she likes, and she'll take a range of it. Because usually in a group of patterns there might be 10, 12 fabric lines in one group. So she'll get a group of vintage fabric, and she'll go through them and change the colours, change the I don't know what the actual word is, but the actual picture of the pattern. And she might, take some stuff out of the old vintage fabric, and then she'll go to LA with the company she designs for, and she'll sit down there with the artists and whatever, and she'll tell them what the colours she wants, what she wants changed, and then that goes to Japan where they manufacture the fabric, and then from that they do these watercolours. These are all hand painted.
In Japan? In
Japan. And we very rarely get these back, because what they do, they tear these. Once Robyn's approved all these colours, then these go back, and what they do, they tear bits off and match out with the fabric while they're making it. So we very rarely get any of these back.
And they're hand painted.
Gosh, those are gorgeous, aren't they? They almost look like wallpaper.
Yeah.
And then what's the process?
Well, the process, once these are sent back and Robyn approves the colours and the patterns and everything else, once she's given her approval, then they go ahead and then this is one they've just sent us. This is a new line.
So this is basically the proofs?
Yeah. So they send this to her and she'll say, yes, tone this down or do something, change that colour, maybe a lighter blue. And they do this maybe 2 or 3 times, and once everyone's happy with it, then they go ahead and produce it.
And it's produced in
Japan. Yeah.
And how does the process of picking a name, or are they just numbers?
She gives each line a name. It depends where she found the fabric, where we were at the time. A lot of it was done, some of the new line, the Bowood, that's done while we was in England, because we were living near Bowood, which is a big stately home.
And so she has the Bowood collection.
Bowood collection, yeah.
And when the process of finding this fabric, what does that mean? Old stores, vintage stores?
Yeah, old stores, antique shops. I mean, we even go to Round Tops here in Texas. I mean, I've been there a few times now.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm Hannah Pandolph, Robyn Pandolph's daughter. This is the Robyn Pandolph Design Studio. You can find us at RobynPandolph.com. And we have all the fabric online and all the patterns, and soon to be the housewares and books that we have. Yeah, this is her newest line, her spring line, and it's called Scarborough Fair. So it's a lot lighter, but a little bit brighter than her last spring line. And it has paisleys in it this time, which she really likes, and is reminiscent to Liberty of London fabric. And then this is her fall line, her past fall line, which is Rue Saint Germain, and she did a couple of quilts and projects with the Eiffel Tower applique on them.
Beautiful, beautiful. And this.
We have these are quilt backs, so they're 108 inches wide, so you can use them for duvet covers or curtains or the back of quilts.
And not have to piece them.
Yeah, and not have to have seams down the middle.
Tell us about your distribution.
Well, we distribute patterns that Robyn designs, and then the company that she designs fabric for distributes all over the world. So a lot in Australia, and we have an online store, so a lot of people in Australia buy from us in the UK.
And that is the URL?
Oh, it's RobynPandolph.com.